Hey guys, so once a cheater, always a cheater. True or false? So I think for the most part it is true because, okay, I hate people who generalize, who say that like everybody's the same and like people, you know what I mean? Like people don't change and every man is like this and every woman is like that. No, I don't think all men are the same. I don't think all women are the same. Like people behave differently and people can change. Sometimes it's hard for people to change and there are things about people that they won't really change, you know what I mean? Like sometimes in essence you're going to be the same person, but the thing is some people can change for the better or for the worse. The worst, yeah, for the worst. So I think that, for instance, like if somebody might feel some sort of remorse before or after cheating or during cheating, I don't know, with with how their partner is gonna feel, what if they find out, whatever. Like if they feel some sort of remorse, like once they cheat, I think it's gonna be easier for them to do it again. You know what I mean? Like for instance, there was this one time where I had a crush on a guy and I told him I liked him. Like to his face. Like I confessed my feelings for him. Now, that was I had to convince myself for a week to do it. You know what I mean? I kind of had been thinking about it, but then there was this week where I was like hyping myself. I was like, okay, I should do it. I should do it. I should do it. You know what I mean? Because there's a chance that he might like me. So, one, I was delusional enough to do it. And two, you have to get the courage. Why is everybody making so much fucking noise? Like, literally, the second I'm starting to record, everybody's making noise. All of my neighbors are making noise at the same time. But anyway, so the thing is, bear with me. I don't want to start this over. Anyway, because I've already started to make this video so many times. But anyway, what I was going to say is, so the next guy I liked, so I told this guy I like him, and the next guy I liked, okay, so he rejected me. So the next guy I liked, I was like, okay, I'm gonna, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna tell him I like him. And thank God I told my mom because she talked me out of it. And I was like, okay, I'm not gonna do it. And now, like, after it's been almost a year, now I'm like, okay, would it be easier for me to do it again? Yeah, it was a lot easier the second time. When I thought about it, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? Like, because I had already done it. I was like, well, it's not the end of the world. Might turn out well, might not turn out well. You know what I mean? But I wasn't afraid of that rejection anymore. And because I had already done it, I knew what happens. You know what I mean? But the thing is, now I wouldn't do it again because I feel like it's very vulnerable, whatever. Like, I could make a video, an entire video about the experience, but I wouldn't do it again. I feel like it would be better to just, you know what I mean, like try to interact with him, like show him interest, whatever. And like if he shows interest back, then maybe we can ask each other out, whatever, and then, go from there. But the thing is, I wouldn't do that out of the blue ever again. So is it easier for me to do that again now? Yes. Like if I had to do it again, I could do it. But it doesn't mean I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? Like because I don't want to do it again. You know what I mean? Like it's a very vulnerable thing and it's not a good strategy. You know what I mean? I did it because I wanted to prove to myself that I had the guts to do it. And I'm not saying this because I quote unquote didn't succeed, but I'm really I knew that I wasn't gonna succeed. I just did it for, you know what I mean? I did it for not really to date him, but to prove to myself that I could do something like that. But anyway, like I said, I'm gonna talk about it in another video. But the thing is, can be easier. It can be easier for you to do it again, but it doesn't mean you're gonna do it. Some people might cheat one time, and they might not do it again because they're like, you know what? It could be easier for me to do it again. I mean, I've already done it, but it doesn't mean I'm going to because we went through a terrible breakup. I really did break their heart. It was really awful to see them suffer like that. Whatever, you know what I mean? They might not want to do it again, but it can be a lot easier for them to do it again. And a lot of people are gonna keep doing it. Like there's a lot of people who cheat again, and I think primarily the reason why people cheat is because they think they're gonna get away with it. Like a lot of people don't cheat to hurt you. I think a lot of people cheat as like an ego thing. You know what I mean? Like either their libido is like really high or it's like an ego thing. Like especially for men, because they're like they want to feel like physically or sexually successful with women. You know what I mean? Like oh my god, look at all these girls. Like I can't help cheating because like all these girls like want to have with me. You know what I mean? So it might be a lot easier for them to do it again. Why are my neighbors making so much fucking noise? You know what I mean? And there's like kids upstairs and downstairs. It's crazy. And everybody has the TV on. Like it's a nightmare. And now they're screaming. Can you hear it? I hope you can't. Anyway, so the thing is, what was I saying? And then there's another experience that I had. Like for instance, imagine you're scared to do something. Like I have a fear of heights, and I think I told this anecdote before. So I went to my one of my friends invited me and another friend to her hometown, and there was this bridge that was really high, and I have a fear of heights. And the first time we crossed that bridge, I was so scared. I was paralyzed. I was like, oh my god, like I was even walking like this, you know what I mean? Like, it was terrible. We walked that bridge 5 times. We were gonna do it a 6th time because I didn't complain a lot about it. Like, they knew that I was like scared, like really scared, but I didn't complain about it. I was like, okay, it's a shortcut, supposedly it's safe, whatever. Like, okay, it's been up there for I don't know how many years. Like, I guess it's safe, but it's just not comfortable for me to do it. And we would have gone a 6th time, but they were like, okay, no, let's go this other way and let's not cross it. But the thing is, like, was I scared every single time I crossed that bridge? Yes, I was terrified. I think I was just as terrified every single time. But the thing is, once I did it the first time, it was easier for me to just take a deep breath and just cross that bridge again. It was just as scary every single time. Maybe a little bit scarier, a little bit scarier, a little less scary every time, but it was almost just as scary. Like, I had an awful time, but it was easier for me to be like, okay, let's do this again. You know what I mean? It was way easier. Did I want to do it? No. If it was for me, we would have not taken that shortcut and we would have gone the other way. But it was easier for me to do it again. So what I'm saying is that some men, some women, why did I just talk about men? Anyway, well, there are women who cheat, like a lot of women who cheat. Like, I think it's embarrassing. As a woman, I think it's embarrassing. But anyway, but those women don't represent me. But the thing is, I think that whether you're going to do it again or not, I think some men genuinely change and they really are like, you know what, it doesn't fulfill me. I feel a void and then I feel guilty and whatever, you know what I mean? And it's not who I want to be, and they generally don't feel that great. They don't feel like a lot of gratification, you know what I mean? You know, I didn't think I was going to talk about this, but the post-nut clarity, you know what I mean? Like, maybe some of these guys, after having sex with these women, like right after, they're like, what did I just do? Like, oh my god, this was so stupid. Like, maybe they feel stupid or they feel bad for having done that. It's like, I literally cheated on my wife or my girlfriend, like, just to have this happen. You know what I mean? Like, now that it just happened, I'm like, really? Like, I really did a really stupid thing. Like, I know for a lot of guys, like, sex doesn't mean a lot. It's kind of like jacking off. You know what I mean? It's just that it's with somebody else. You know what I mean? Like, it's not because they're so into you. They just get it done, you know what I mean? But the thing is, like, I think for a lot of men, it's like, oh my god, like, I really just betrayed my partner for this stupid thing. Like, I could have just jerked off, you know what I mean? And I literally just did this, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't have to cheat. It's literally the exact same feeling, you know what I mean? Like, some men might feel stupid. I don't know, this is my theory. I haven't talked to anybody before making this video, but the thing is, like, and they're probably not going to admit it to you, but what I'm saying is that it can be easier for you to do it again. I think it can be 10 times easier because it's like, I've already done it. I already know how it's done. Whatever. They could find it easier, but not necessarily are they going to cheat it again. I think some men, if they feel some remorse, I think some men, like, are going to want to cheat on you, because I feel like some men, and I've said this on another video, like, I think some men, like, they want to cheat, you know what I mean? Because they're in a relationship, they either feel like, because they're in a relationship, they want to get with other girls, because it's like, just because I'm, like, okay, like, I'm dating somebody, but, like, I want to feel wanted by other girls, you know what I mean? Like, they don't want to stick to this one person, you know what I mean? And other guys want to feel wanted, you know what I mean? They have this curiosity, they still want to try, let's say, try all of these women out, you know what I mean? So some men are not going to find it hard ever, but if any feel remorse or feel like they shouldn't do it, or they feel doubt, or they feel like it's hard to do, I don't know, because I feel like it's easier for a girl to have a random hookup than for a guy, you know what I mean? Because, like, more girls are going to be like, no, sorry, I don't want to do that, and less guys are going to be like, no, sorry, I don't want to do that, you know? So it might be harder for a guy, especially the first time, but, like, maybe after that, it's easier. Some men might not cheat again, but I think because a lot of men want to do it, they want to cheat, and because they, like I said, easier the first time, no, harder the first time, and then it's easier, I think a lot of men, or most men, will do it again. You know, I think they will do it again. So yeah, I think this was everything that I wanted to say. I'm not claiming to have the universal truth. I'm not claiming to know everything. I don't even know this from experience, but it's just my theory, and it's just what I think. And I've talked to a few friends, and, you know, what they think might be the thing. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what you think, if you agree, if you disagree, any personal experiences. I don't know. Let me know the tea. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.